Hey guys, Miss Nelson. Today your notes are going to be over equivalent rates. So you're going to see some things that are very similar to our equivalent ratios. But there's going to be some key differences that come in today. So let's start with our vocab. It tells you that a rate is a comparison by division of two quantities having different attributes. So now we're going to be comparing two different things. So in our ratios, we were comparing, like our notes, automobiles. We were comparing boys to girls, so we were still comparing people. Now we're going to be comparing two different things altogether, and you'll see as we get down our examples. A unit rate has a denominator of 1 when the rate is written. Okay, so a unit rate is something per 1. And then the unit price is the cost per unit. Okay, so this is going to be money per 1 of something else. Okay, and it says we can use rates and unit rates to make predictions or to find out what our amount will be with a larger or smaller total. So again, making those predictions, being able to determine what a larger amount or a smaller amount is going to be. So let's look at number 1. It says that Samantha picked 45 oranges in 5 minutes. Express this as a unit rate. So remember, I want oranges per 1 minute. Okay, so the only way, there are several ways that I can do it. The easiest way that I can show you to get the unit rate of per 1. So if I have 45 oranges in 5 minutes, that's her rate of picking. To figure out how much in 1 minute. Okay, so to figure out the number of oranges per 1 minute, I'm going to divide. So 45 divided by my 5, and that gives me a rate of 9 oranges per minute. Okay, so that is going to be your answer for this problem. That is the unit rate. She picks 9 oranges every minute. Okay, so let's look at example number 2. The 11 Lemon Company sells 4-gallon jug of lemonade for $24. The Sweet and Sour Company sells a 2-gallon jug of lemonade for $16. Which company has the higher unit price? Explain your answer. Okay, so we're looking for the one that costs the most per unit, which in this case is going to be our gallons. So let's start with our 11 Lemon Company. We know that it costs them $24 to sell 4 gallons. So if I want to know the unit rate for that, again, I'm going to divide. So 24 divided by my 4, that is going to get me $6 per gallon. Our second company, which is the Sweet and Sour Company, they have a rate that they sell $16, and that is selling 2 gallons. So again, if I want to figure out how much per gallon they're selling it for, 16 divided by 2, that gets me $8 per gallon. So it wants to know which company has the highest unit price. Well, $8 is greater than 6. So I'm going to say the Sweet and Sour Company. I'm going to say that is higher by, and I'm going to bring in the difference, $2 per gallon. Okay, so I'm bringing in the cost. I'm telling you that they are higher, and they are higher by $2 per gallon that they have. Okay, let's look at number 3. It says Candace can decorate a dozen cupcakes in 60 minutes. So I know that's 12. At this rate, how many cupcakes can she decorate in 90 minutes? Okay, so we are asked to make a prediction of how many in a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go back to proportions, and I'm going to set up a proportion. So I know that it's 12 cupcakes in 60 minutes. At this rate, how many cupcakes? So that's going to be my x, because I'm trying to figure out how many cupcakes in 90 minutes. Okay, so you should remember from proportions, we're going to cross multiply. So that gives me my 60x equals, and I need to multiply 12 times 90. So I'm going to do 12 times 9 and bring that 0 in at the end. So that gives me 1,080. So to solve for how many cupcakes is X, I'm going to divide by 60. So I'm going to do 1,080 divided by 60. 60 goes into 108 one time. Have 48 left over. Bring down that 0. 60 goes into 480 18 times, and that zeroes me out. So X is going to equal 18 cupcakes. So in 90 minutes, okay, the rate that can be made is 18 cupcakes. So make sure if you have any questions, you come back ready to ask them so that we are ready to practice tomorrow. Have a good day.